Hello everybody, welcome to Simon Disc Golf's tournament coverage of Oslo Tour Muselunden 2017, presented by Latitude 64. My name is Jørn Nidar, and I got with me Alex Williamson.
Hi everybody, coming to you live from Germany.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun round to watch. We got the feature card containing Lars Somby, Morten, Falk, Sigrid Sandum, and Trine Haugen. This is the start of Oslo Tour, a four-tournament tour based out of the capital of Norway. And we got a fun little hole one to start everyone off.
Yeah, I mean, your normal shot is a nice hyzer. You usually either want to play it into that hill or more likely take a skip shot, but you don't want to go too far because that road behind the basket's OB.
Yeah. Actually, it's a little bit more calm here than usual, but you will always find a little bit of wind in Muselunden no matter what day you go on.
Yeah, and it's nice that looks like all the ice melted before this tournament started, so you don't have to worry about skipping off ice.
No, but Lars took a pretty nice skip nonetheless there on the bullseye hit for his very first hole.
Absolutely, it's a textbook shot. It's like Morten isn't doing so bad either.
Absolutely not. Goes a little bit more straight approach. Trine is mainly a forehand player.
Yep.
Comes out of Sandnes, the west side of Norway, sponsored by the Team Ace shop. And Sigrid Sandum, one of the definite best players, female players in Norway, three-time Norwegian champion, three-time national tour winner.
Yeah, throwing a nice hyzer there, and that road is an OB, so
nope.
It's all right.
We're going to have a nice forehand approach by Trine.
Yeah, right under the basket. Shouldn't have any problem with that one.
Yeah, one of the strengths of Sigrid is her putting. Let's hope we're going to see some of that during this first round.
Yeah, we'll have to find out. So far, so good.
It's true. As
Morten gets his birdie there. That's nice.
Yeah. Looks like two birds and a par to start everything off. Solid start here.
Absolutely. It's two pars. Nobody getting any bogeys. It's nice.
No, and it's very slippery, so also nobody went under the ass. So that's good. Yeah. No bogeys, no ass. That's good.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we will have Lars teeing off first at hole 2. This is 107 meter. Any throw that gets you past the Mando pole there in front of the tee pad.
Yeah, it should be fine. You play up into a little bit of a hill, so if you go too long, you can skip over it. But Lars does a nice job of controlling all that. A good roll towards the basket.
Yep. So we got a little bit of a left to right wind here, but it doesn't seem to affect Lars. And
oh wow, look at that roll!
Very favorable indeed.
Oh yeah, we haven't mentioned it, but where's that run up for Morten there?
Yeah, he has an injured back, so he doesn't X step or jump putt. Well, he jump puts, but he doesn't run anywhere. It doesn't really affect his game though, because he has an easy 100, 110, 120 meters. So it's all in the long reach and the good technique.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good thing he has that height. It might have a problem if he was a little bit shorter.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I think we both know.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So another little secret that he got, he usually plays with lighter discs and also a little bit of a tendency towards the understables as well.
Okay, to kind of get a little S-curves in that.
Yep.
Got a birdie shot here. Circle's edge. Oh, he sneaks it in.
Very nice.
Got Trine coming for a par, right?
Yep. A little low.
Oh, just a little low.
And what we see here is the Lars dance. It's brand new. Lars actually at this point thought that this was the CTP hole, but this is actually the longest putt hole. He didn't realize it after he'd done this Well, actually, maybe he's trying to prove that he's sober. I don't know. It's a good mix of everything. So, but bottom line, he was nowhere close to having the longest putt on this hole. So good entertainment, though.
Absolutely, nice little line there.
Yeah.
And he can drive home. At this point.
Yes, officer. I have video footage. No problem. Solid birdie putt there by Morten.
Absolutely. And this is for par.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
well done.
Some of you might notice that both Sigrid and Lars have the same clothing. It's no accidents. They're not married, but they're both Team Latitude 64 Norway players. So.
All right, moving on to hole 3 here.
Yeah.
Pretty short, but we got a pretty tricky double mando and green.
Yep, absolutely. It's a pretty high throw in terms of the elevation. You have, like I said, a double mando in the trees, but also a light pole straight ahead in the middle of those. So it makes it tricky, but Lars make that look way easier than it really is.
Absolutely, yeah. He just parked it right up through there.
Yeah,
a nice high shot.
Well deserved high fives, and looks like Morten also will have a decent look for the birdie there.
Yeah, similar putt, just from the other side.
Yeah, hole is sponsored by Whale Sacks, and for especially the American viewers, they know that as I call it dirt bags. So I believe it's charcoal-filled bags, which is highly needed at this hole where it's so muddy and wet.
Absolutely. And that laying up there for Sigrid really pays off. She gets it right up there for the par.
Yeah. And has it back, yeah. We're not what she wanted, but her forehand is her strong game, so she plays that nicely on the layup for bogey.
Yeah. And here we got a birdie look for Morten. This is for 3 in a row.
Yep, he starts off hot.
Starts off with a turkey.
And Lars from even close.
Lars.
Well, that can, yeah. If that kept on rolling, that would be a long one. Yeah. Back for the par. About the same length, but further down. And yeah, it doesn't really commit to that shot.
We got another chance.
But yeah. Yeah. Lars can't be happy with that. Going from not a certain birdie putt, but I'm very
for Lars that would probably be a 90% make.
Yeah, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. The roll away. It's all the way down there, and Trine does the smart thing and just rethrow from the same line with the penalty.
Yeah, just takes her 1-stroke penalty because she would take that anyway.
Yeah.
And Sigrid takes her par.
Yeah. So three holes in, Morten with 3 birdies, starting off strong.
Yeah, it was a good thing that Lars started with a birdie putt.
Yeah. Yeah, it really made a difference there in the end.
Yeah.
So hole 4, 87 meters, a very straight throw, low ceiling, muddy. This is actually the hardest hole statistically on the course. Yeah, you see Morten going a little bit high.
Yeah, that Mando on the right really can get in your head.
Yeah.
And Sigrid misses it. And you really just have to pipe a shot right up through there and stay high enough, which is really hard to do.
Yeah, it's a hard forehand hole, and fades off before the Mando from the drop zone. Solid upshot, and there, yeah, there's a little fence there to try to prevent that from happening, but it's a little bit too small. It looks like.
Yeah, I might need to raise that fence up a little bit.
Yeah, the fence doesn't do any help in that shot though. As she cures it.
Yeah, she hits the gap, but just won't sit going that high on the forehand.
No. So no, there is luckily no OB on the roads here. So, but they still have a pretty tricky All right, stop rolling. No? Yes? Yeah, there we go. So, forehand approach with harp, I believe, from Morten.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, just glides nicely to towards the ground there.
Yeah, and Lars actually gets a nice sit there. I tried to roll on him again.
Two good ups from the ladies. A little bit short from Lars, but he converts.
Yeah. We can put that one in.
Yeah, the one which is a little bit further away than his birdie look on the previous hole.
Yeah.
So
Sigrid doing something smart here and just kind of staying on the level of the basket.
Yep.
I go into a knee. Yeah.
Works out. You see all the white dots in the trees here? These are actually monkeys, as this is the monkey hole, sponsored by a natural born disc golfer out of Finland. So a big thank you to Juha and the boys and girls from Finland for sponsoring us amateurs and pros. In Norway. So there you go, a little bit of damage done, but heading on to a little bit of a easier stretch of this front nine.
Yeah, showing why it was statistically the hardest hole, I guess.
Yep. So hole 5, double man, sorry, not double man, but man to the left of the big pipes standing up there.
The electric poles for the train that doesn't run there anymore.
Yeah, and you either want to do a turnover shot like Morten did, or a forehand as Lars is gonna show us here. OB is actually on the first first line of the tram there, so it's not on the tarmac. But
Lars is getting lots of nasty rolls.
Yeah, and Sigrid wants to turn that over more, but don't. It fades out, giving her a longer approach than she wanted, I'm sure. Yeah, this is right up Trina's alley. Should be.
Yeah, nice and safe.
Yep.
All set.
Yeah, get back. Yeah,
cameraman. There we go.
Almost forgot about it.
Yep.
So that's a nasty roll.
Now that's OB down there, and
yeah, look at that.
And it's actually not the concrete, right? It's the rail.
Yep.
That's OB.
That's correct. Good up from Trine. And Sigrid.
Just a little right on target.
Let's see, outside the circle from Lars. Yeah.
Oh,
that's a tricky one. I was over the fence, trees guarding.
Absolutely.
Strong putt.
It was a great par save. Oh,
Morten blasted the spot.
Airballed it. Yeah. Leaving himself not really what he wants for par after that birdie look.
No.
Maybe he liked the look of Lars's position and kind of.
Yeah, got a little bit of a jealous feeling there. And
see if we can put it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up for it. Excellent.
Anything Lars do, I can do better. And Trine cleans up for par as well.
Yeah, and so
that's one bogey for Sigrid, but strong anyway from the rest of the card there.
Yeah, I bet Morten and Lars are probably looking for birdies there, but they'll take par.
Yeah, and this got to be the most treacherous hole on the course. Just 54 meters, but downhill, very tight green on the basket. The tarmac there is OB, and also a little pathway on top there, and so we see Lars slides out.
For us there. Oh,
yeah.
Morten is consoling them.
So that means he's going from the drop zone.
Oh, nice. It stayed in.
And that looks a little bit long, but yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, this is the most stressful 54 meters on this course.
Yeah, and it's not an easy drop zone either. And
No,
you're really gonna test
you're
her
dealing
up.
with the same OB and everything else.
Very strong by Lars to just put it there a meter from the basket.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the CTP hole on the course, sponsored by Latitude 64, and it was actually won by Emil Hansen. There's a small white marker down by the pole of the basket, and that's yeah, he had this disc leaning towards it.
That's probably going to take the CTP.
Oh yeah.
Nice on this one. You're doing something a little crazy.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna win a different prize. So really solid there. So
great.
talking about solid, see this putting.
Yeah, she's got a nice little Anheuser float putt. Kind of looks like mine, actually.
Yeah. So Sigrid, I have to check if the person that was going to set out the CTP forgot to set it out, but there was only one name on that list for the whole tournament. So
yeah, you said was it that person's first throw of the tournament?
Yep.
Right.
So
wow.
That's a good way to start. But he said it was via some branches over the OB, and it rolled in. So
nice. What did the CTP get for that?
A custom-made deco die from Latitude 64.
Nice.
Really exclusive stuff. Nice stuff. As we see Morten starting on hole 7, 68 meters, is manned to the right of every tree and left of every metal bar.
Yeah.
To Vern.
And any missed Mando goes straight to a drop zone.
Yeah. Oh, and Trine. She needs to hit something, but she blasts past, and it's actually a very good throw, just on the wrong side of the Mandos.
Yeah.
So this can be a really tricky hole, especially when spring is in full works and summer comes, and there is a lot of leaves on the trees. It makes this hole, a lot of the holes actually more trickier.
Absolutely. But that wouldn't have bothered Lars in any time of year. That was a great shot right at the side.
It's true.
Oh no.
Trine janks that over. Get to have another throw from the drop zone. Yeah. Makes up for it.
Yeah. And he's got that branch right there, so he can't really run it the way he wants, but
no.
That was still a great run. I think he got some metal there that came back like that.
Yeah. So he won here in 2016, and Sigrid really impresses. Just need to find that sweet spot.
Yeah, great birdie from Lars.
Yeah.
Just hyping it.
Oh, you can feel it.
Trine for her double.
Yep.
And Morten takes his par, Sigrid takes her par.
So Lars bags the only birdie.
Yeah.
Happy with that after a few rough holes before this.
Absolutely, yeah.
As we get into hole 8, 66 meters, man to the left of a big tree. It's also an island green. Forehand is a good play on this hole. This guy Heiser forehand or a Anheuser putter shot.
And he stays in.
Oh, that's low. And it's a very favorable, yeah.
A little too wide for him.
Yeah, so he's gonna go from the drop zone. Sigrid didn't turn it over enough on hole 5, and looks like she's doing the same mistake here.
Yeah.
Finds herself out of bounds.
Good for the forehand dominant player here.
Yeah. Sneaks on up there.
Yep.
Curls nicely. Have a look for birdie.
Someone in the crowd agreed. I think that was Lars agreeing with us. Yeah, this is another one where leaves can really come into play.
Yep.
This is far from the drops. Let's see if we do it.
Oh.
She found chains again.
This time on the other side of the basket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long run from there.
Yeah. Oh. Trying to make up for some of those strokes.
Yeah.
Almost.
So the man in the back, the Norwegian uncrowned king of jump putting.
And a very good scrambler, as I remember from playing with him in Sandefjord one time.
As you see, Morten cannot get this bogey putt.
That was an interesting grip there.
Yeah, patent pending dirt grip.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, that is of course both the pros and cons of playing this early in the year is the mud. It makes the disc stick a little bit more, but it also makes the disc stick a little bit more. So yeah.
It puts the ick and stick.
Yeah, true. Last hole for front nine is the longest par 3 on the course, 138 meters, OB in the playground to the right, and on the tarmac in the back, and there is also a hazard zone to the left there. As we see, Lars janks one out there and is clear. This is you want to play for par. Most players want to play for par here.
Well, Lars only aces them if they're 2 meters longer, so...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is too short. As we see, Trine unfortunately turns it over too much. While Sigrid makes a beautiful flex shot here.
Yeah.
Straight
Any
up.
idea what she might be throwing there?
I have unfortunately no idea, but I'm sure it's something latitude.
Yeah, we would hope so. And a little too much angle. Oh, it's coming back.
Coming back, but too late.
Yeah.
So, but again, it just shows that it's a long way. There's a lot of wind here, almost always, and yeah, you want to play for the par here with the elevated basket as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good approach shot from Trine.
Yeah.
And Sigrid runs it. That's
she
ballsy.
did run an elevated basket. That was a brave move.
Yep, is it up there for par?
Yep, easy run. And oh, what a great safe run, though.
Oh,
a little short.
and there you are.
Great fire, yep.
After a little bit back and forth on the baskets.
And who do we have next here? Yeah, Morten for his par.
Yeah. Or the gentlemen's, and we're waiting for Trine, I guess.
Maybe they had somebody throwing on the other hole.
It could be. Yeah. We're waiting. Or we're not waiting for. Yeah, it's dropping in.
Yeah, there we go. Par.
Yeah, janks it out there.
Lars should be able to tap that in.
Yeah, almost a drop in.
There it is.
All right, so and that concludes the front nine of round one of the feature card of Oslo Tour Muselunden 2017.
Yeah, it looks like Morten's having a good round, and Lars has come back from some unfortunate rolls and things.
Yeah, we're going to have an exciting back 10 for you coming out really soon. And until then, thanks for watching, and see ya.
Yeah, see you guys. Bye.